Hello everybody, this is Omega45 and welcome to episode 27 of my modded Minecraft Let's Play. So right now I'm making 30 more industrial electrolyzers for a total of 70. That way I'll have 60 making nothing but electrolyzed water and 10 doing nothing but hydrogen. I'm trying to expand on my fuel so I can eventually have more fusion reactors and just expand. But mainly it's just that my fuel production is going down just a little bit, and I really want it to be positive. Let's see how this is running too. It's slowly getting hotter. Well, it's better than nothing. Probably gonna run out of copper cables and all sorts of stuff while I'm doing this. Yep. Alright, well I'm gonna work on these and I'll be back when I'm ready to start setting them up. Alright, so those finished up, so I'm gonna add now is routers and the recipe for those. It's not too hard. Excuse me. These are going to be more useful for the centrifuges, not as much for the electrolyzers because they take water. So let's see if I can even get one. Route. So it doesn't know how to make Eyes of Ender yet. Well, we can fix that real fast. And there we go. I have routers. Alright. So I'm trying to think if I want to do this. So, you know, I'm gonna make a world backup real quick because I love the way this room looks in case I ever want to do it again, and I might actually, if I can figure it out, I'm going to throw up on Dropbox or something like that, and I'll give it to you guys. So we'll see. I'll be back. Okey-doke. So I made the world backup. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it up. It is 3/4 of a gig, so about 50 megabytes. It's a big file. So we'll have to see about that one, but I have plenty of fuel stocked up, so let's start pulling these out. This way I can get my solar panels back too. The only problem with this is that it's really laggy when I'm recording. Well, not laggy, it's just the tick rate's kind of low and I'm not getting a ton of frames. And I broke my wrench. It's actually the first time I've ever broken a steel wrench. So let's just set up a little area. so these are overclocked, so I'm going to need to get rid of those. I need 4 more electrolyzers. And a bunch of transformer upgrades. So 16. Actually, plus 2, 4 more on top of that because I didn't take into account the other ones I need. Come on. Gotta be out of something. It's always something. Or I just didn't request as many as I thought. Oh, no, that's 30. Okay. Go. Alright. So I have those. So I'm not going to have one water source for all of these. I'm going to do like multiple water sources kind of spread out throughout. And I'm going to try GregTech pipes for the first time. I have no idea how they work or how well they work, but I'm going to try them. Actually, I might do that in a test world. But I'll do that after I pull all this stuff up. And the fuel should last me like a couple days, so it should be alright. Alright, well, I'll pull the rest of this up and I will be back. Alright guys, so I'm back in my testing world, doing some stuff for figuring out how I want to do my fuel production, and something's really wrong with either GregTech or IC2 or something. I don't know what it is, but the amount of energy these machines are consuming is way off par, or like what it should be. This is an MFE. It's outputting 512 EU a tick. Or here, I'll even let it fill up a little bit. Alright, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'll be back. Alright, never mind. It looks like I'm just dumb and I couldn't remember how packets worked in Minecraft. So this is what my my setup's gonna kind of look like for the electrolyzers. I need another router. So once you extract, there we go. So I have a couple banks of these. This will be closer, and it's 16 industrial electrolyzers running off of one plasma generator. This creates how much does this create? I can't remember. 2048. Yeah, that's right. Creates 2048 EU a tick that goes into these HV transformers, which stepped down into 512 EU a tick, Each of these have a transformer upgrade in them, which allows them to get 512 EU a tick, and then to reduce packet lag from the EU, each cable is separated. So it goes to 512 out, 128 is taken off, 128 is taken off, 128 is taken off, and the last 128 is taken off. There you go. Done. And this seems to be pretty fast. So, yeah. Also, I finally figured out how the freaking Greg Tech pipes work. I actually didn't know how they worked before. You have to have a pump module. One of these underneath, and that will allow you to pump out. Obviously, I'm not going to be using large tungsten steel pipes. I'm probably going to be using like the normal size steel pipes. Let's see. That's 96. Stainless steel. There we go. And this should be able to keep up. Hopefully. And these are all full. This is the farthest one away, and it's not completely full, but oh, there it goes. Okay, that's full. All right, this will work. All right, I'm gonna go set some of these up in my main world, and I'll be back. All right, so I have, well, except for this, I have like the basic framework of the wiring down. Let's just get rid of that. Where's my cell? Did I lose it? No, I did. Thank God. Cobblestone. Actually, should I put these, like sink these into the ground? Oh, that might be kind of cool. If I want to, I can do it in my next base. So you just paint the wires. Whatever colors you want. I did white and blue because that's bone meal and lapis, and those two are really, really easy to get. So I just picked those two. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have like a ton of red dye and stuff like that, but whatever. Oh yeah, and each paintbrush lasts 32 uses, so it's perfect. So I'm hoping all this will fit in here. Oops, wrong way. Okay. And I can also move these tanks. It's not terribly hard. Just build another one somewhere else and then pipe it all in. Alright. So I'm not going to do all of these on camera because it'd be boring. But I will build like one almost full one. So I need a plasma generator now. Put it as... Oh, God, I cannot type. Plasma. I'm going to go there. Bada boom, bada boom. Okay. Then get my electrolyzers. Need 16. These already have transformer upgrades on them because they're ones I used originally. And now we have to make some piping. So it's something new. I have never made it. Like, I've actually never made the Gartec piping before. The clip you just saw in the test world, that's the first time I've ever like used it and kind of figured out how it worked. I didn't know you were originally. I didn't know you had to use the pump modules to make it work. So I was going to use these, or I can use an extruder. Do I have an extruder? No. Huh, I don't have an extruder. Okay. Well, let's try using an extruder. Extruder. And it doesn't have a recipe. Fabulous. So I guess we'll just go with the other recipe. So I just need any kind of hammer. Oh, there we go. Steel. No. It's gonna go back. Yeah, this is gonna take a while to cycle. There we go. Steel and steel. I need my steel plates. I need to make some more steel soon. And there we go. So I'm going to need 16 plus more. So I just need the steel plates then. Alright, I'm going to make more steel and I'll be back. And I changed my mind one more time. This seems to be the absolute fastest way to collect water. So these are transfer nodes from extra utilities. I have two of them underneath a infinite source of water. They both have a stack of mining upgrades in them and a stack of speed upgrades in them. And as you can see, it's pulling water very, very, very fast. Like those two could keep my entire setup going, like forever. It's unbelievable. Watch, this is gonna, yeah. So I'm gonna use those. Alright, so I've built quite a bit. So I was just gonna build this and explain it later because it was kind of, this has taken me a while to kind of figure out exactly what I want to do, but I'm gonna try to do a completely like non-AE, non-router system because I've done those before and I'm kind of bored of those. So I am doing everything and all the movement around with extra utilities, which is awesome because all the things from extra utilities are super cheap. So yeah. This is just so OP, it's unbelievable. So I have a bank of 64 industrial electrolyzers here that are all doing electrolyzed water. And I tore it apart, but these were full of cells, and I just had 3 item transfer nodes pull all the cells into these banks. And this one's already done, but I just hooked up to the new plasma generator over here. So this one's running, and then those should be getting pulled out into this large through this transfer node. What's this one called? Retrieval node. Into this chest. Hopefully we'll see some. This might actually be these things are going super fast, so we might not even be able to see them. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And they're just dropping them in here, and then that is creating hydrogen. So I also need to pull out the empty cells, put it in there, and the compressed air cells, and put them over there. So I think I'm just gonna have like chests along the sides and stuff like that. Let's get another one of these. So I'm going to pull out both of these. Need some speed upgrades. And there we go. Cool beans. So let's grab one of you. I need another filter. And you are only going to pull out the empty cells. Actually, where are they going? Now, let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, they were getting pulled into this one. Duh, okay. So, got me kind of worried there for a second. You're gonna go in there. Boom. So now all these cells are going to these are all going to go into the industrial electrolyzers again. You guys need to go over here. So I want to do this. I guess I can move it like closer. It's just like it doesn't go over here. Alright, well, you know what? We're just gonna take a pipe and put it over there for now. Oh yeah, by the way, to get these item filters to show their like filter, just right click them. Probably searching. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to need one more. And this is just for the hydrogen production. I haven't even gotten into deuterium and tritium. Here we go. Cool beans. This is pretty awesome. Alright. Next part. I need the centrifuges. So I'm gonna actually need to make more of these soon. But for right now, I'll put them over here. And I can't remember how many of these can go on. Let's see, I think I had like 6 on each, so that means I could put 24 on each line. Yeah, I think so. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and this is one of the other reasons I hate living in a cave, is because if there's water above you, it just drips. It's so annoying. Okay. So I had what, 36? 34. So that means, I can't remember. Well, we'll do 2 banks of centrifuges, I think. This also means I probably don't have, I actually might have enough hydrogen production when everything's like going. Oh, whoops. The only problem is that I'm having trouble making more centrifuges because I don't have that like manganese dust or whatever. Oh, wait, crud. Yeah, okay. Completely forgot to paint these. It always works out like just perfectly. So for every 4 deuterium centrifuges, I need 1 tritium centrifuge. So actually it's technically 5. 5 deuterium centrifuges for 1 tritium centrifuge. That way I create the 4 deuterium for the 1 tritium plus 1 more deuterium for the reactor. So I need more centrifuges. Okay. So let's run over here real quick. Actually, how's this doing? You still going? Wow. lot of hydrogen. Alright, I'm gonna go figure out the centrifuge problem, see how many more I can create. I'll be back. Okay, so I have a little bit more to show you guys, not a ton, but I was able to gather up the materials to build 48 industrial centrifuges. So those are sitting over here. And the hydrogen gets pulled out and put into this chest. Then that gets pulled out and put into these centrifuges. Gets spun, there's 2 racks. Then they get the deuterium gets pulled out and thrown in this chest. So it's pretty awesome. And then the deuterium will get sent over. Well, I need more deuterium production probably. Actually, I don't know. Probably not. But I need a 5-to-1 ratio, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Because right now I would need 8, I think. 8 centrifuges for tritium, which is plenty. I mean, it's fine, but I just don't have the materials to make 8 more centrifuges. Well, actually, I might. It takes a ton of time to smelt the stainless steel, so that's where I'm running into problems right now. So yeah, I don't know. It's coming together. I mean, it's slowly getting there. Oh yeah, empty cells are also pulled out by this, and then they're taken all the way back down and put into here. So pretty cool. This is actually a lot less. I'm sitting at about 60 FPS right now, and on the old one, I was sitting at like 27-ish. So this has been awesome. Not just are they less expensive, but they are also a lot less laggy, which is also always good. So yeah, if I can get enough to make the next set of like the 8 centrifuges I need, I will do that. But if I can't, I'm gonna end the episode here. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I've actually been playing a lot longer than I would have expected tonight. So I've done this. Yeah, it's all it is this stuff mirrored, and it's upside down. So that way I didn't have to do anything with like cells or the water, anything like that. I just put more electrolyzers up there, and I made more cells than I know what to do with. So this is pumping out electrolyzed water like it's nobody's business. These are all full. Well, at least getting there. And then I have this guy. This is all hydrogen. So pretty cool. My barrier I'm running into right now is deuterium production. It's actually it can't keep up with this. So what I'm gonna do is when I have enough stainless steel, I'm gonna mirror it again on top, just like I did over there. And hopefully that will create more than I will ever need. Over here, most of these are running. It looks like I only have 4 that aren't. But for the most part, all these are fully fueled and going. These are all full. It actually filled up this tank. So this is completely full. And then over here, these are set to red on this side. So it's pulling the empty cells back into this chest, and this is pulling those out, sending them all the way back down here, and then finding a place for them somewhere in this jungle of electrolyzers. So there's 128 electrolyzers here. So that's pretty crazy. And what I'm waiting for is I'm just going to keep making cells more and more and more, and then this one is already filled up. So these guys have just stuff sitting in them. So eventually this will fill all the way up, and this will start filling up with electrolyzed water. And then I'll know how many cells I need at absolute maximum inside the system, and then it should just keep going forever. It's gonna take thousands, probably tens of thousands. Actually, I've already put in tens of thousands. A lot. It's gonna take a lot. This is 128 stacks of cells right in here. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then I have my plasma coming out of this tesseract, just one, with a couple speed upgrades in it, not a ton. And then my power is just getting sent through the ceiling, so there's plasma generators all over the place. And this just keeps it out of the way, keeps it on its own little like network, I guess, all on its own. So pretty cool. Almost done, but not quite there. But that's all I have time for tonight. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Well, guys and girls, if there are any, but YouTube says there are no girls watching my videos. So thank you to everyone who's been watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.